You have not? You haven't played it? How come you gifted it to me if you've not played it yourself? Yeah, Envision only plays tower defense games. How could I forget this fact? Right.
Hello.
Is the audio good for you? Because I've been told the audio is a big thing on this game. We can adjust it. We can raise it or lower it.
Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close, so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. There. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she turn coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue you. He's already can feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me.
I've raised the volume.
I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you hear the
Can
whispering?
you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look, up ahead.
Hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you don't.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's them. They're here.
Audio's on point, isn't it?
You see something?
If you've got headphones in, if you haven't, I suggest it.
Look around and you'll see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
Can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years.
I wonder what we're going into.
But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
Melina Jurgens. Jurgens? You reckon that's how you pronounce her name? Jurgens? I think it is.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her.
It's going to be screenshot porn this game, I can tell.
Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
I've not even played it, and I already like it. We're not even touched any controls. I already like the game. It's already going to get a good review from me.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts.
She has some
It's not
issues,
too
doesn't she?
late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
You have to take a closer look to see. Why isn't she focusing? She needs to focus now.
She needs to use her eyes.
You need to fucking tell me how. There you go, Holdy.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate. Do not forget my stories.
Gotta keep hold of it.
Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The
A
path
golden
to
bridge.
Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
This sounds like an epic journey. I'm seeing a little bit of frame drop then. Just take it down to high. I'll do. Only ever so slightly. Let's make sure it's not going to restart. And is there an FPS cap? Do we have FPS cap? Not an option. Combat difficulty auto. Just have it on easy. Normal. Oh, there's a big drop there. all about the frames for the stream. Much better.
Darkness is coming. Yearns for life. Hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves on a hunt. But she's not stopping. Not this time.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right.
You see him?
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost.
Where are you? I hear you.
What's she doing?
He's there, you know. There's no doubt about it.
Lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim.
So we're travelling to Helheim, are we? Is
Hela holds his soul there.
that going to cure the voices?
Her dear beloved, Dillian.
When do we learn how to fight?
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him.
Oh, we're rescuing someone.
He's dead,
Oh, does she have a lover?
but his soul is in Helheim. His soul still lives. She needs to save
Okay.
his soul. She wants to know where you are?
The bridge to Helheim.
So we're trying to rescue someone's soul, who's
She
obviously
forgets too,
died in battle or whatever.
but she does remember that only the dead may cross it.
Oh, only the dead may
Power
cross this
so easy
bridge.
to forget.
Yeah, she wants to rescue
The
someone,
fool
doesn't she?
said there was a hidden path up to it.
Bring someone back.
Let's see, shall we?
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim, and that is where you must travel.
Is this Nordic mythology? Is that what this is it?
She needs to climb up there. She has to climb. Senua, what's up there?
How do you climb? It's even funny because I'm wondering how to do it and then you got the voices. Come on, don't mug me off. F.
Look down. Look down. That's it. That's the way.
I'll look down. Disobey the voices.
This isn't right.
danger. You've got to go. Get down.
What's she waiting for?
Do you know where
F
you are?
again.
Where are we?
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
Nice. Do I interact with it? No.
It's going to hurt you.
It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them. Don't listen. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way.
Actually got a male voice in her head.
Never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
To guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
Use your eyes. She's looking closer. She needs to look closer.
Okay.
It's just
I don't get it. Hidden in plain sight.
It's near. Focus, and you will find it.
he's not right.
Right, somewhere in here, if not at that door. And I'm being a little bit potato. Fine, it's hidden. Not sure where to be looking. Oh, hang on. So I thought I might have had it then. All these red little M symbols, they all turned white, didn't they? Ah, there it is.
Towards the gate. And the gate will open.
It's because I turned the graphics down to potato. Couldn't spot it.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
The Berserker's one.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe.
Is it open? F? F.
It worked.
What game's that from? Berserker? I'm not sure what the reference is.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learned their ways.
I know you did.
You listen? When
Yeah,
everyone else laughed,
they add a different layer to it, don't they?
my people paid a heavy price.
The audio is very good
Carry
on this
my
game.
stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
It's filling in the story as well. It's definitely a really cool way of narrating how the
Another
game
voice
developers are
joins
narrating the
us.
story.
She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that?
Yeah, you can sense the personalities.
When we are always here.
I wonder which one's her own, like her own thought, voice.
I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
She can do it.
And there's that one voice in there, that encouraging voice. I think there's about 2 or 3 that are belittling you, and there's that one voice that keeps encouraging you.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela.
Berserk is
daughter
a
of
manga
Loki.
anime
The
game on
gods
PS4.
feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Well, that's where we go, but I like to explore, I like to have a little look around. Oh. No. First achievement. The achievement's called The Fight Begins.
Oh, stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? A half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here.
Come on, get the sword out.
You took him from me. I beg you. Let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore.
Monkers.
Just give him back.
Oh fuck. Have we been touched by death? I think we have. I think that's what that's symbolising. The touch of death. How do I block? How do I block?
End it now.
This is nearly the end.
Lobby time. Okay, there is no block. Oh!
You won it!
Easy. Like the combat. Oh,
He can reach you. Find a good position.
supposed to do this? How am I supposed to win? I think this just teach me how to dodge.
Watch out!
Is it teaching me how to dodge? I don't. Is it? I can't hit them with a sword. Little rope-a-dope tactic. Maybe I can only kill them in like light. They take no damage with the sword. See? I think that's supposed to happen. Yo, and yeah, the voices are good name, aren't they?
A vision of what's to come.
The fuck?
Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot.
It's real like motion captured.
And
Yeah, I thought
now
it might have
taken
been.
hold. It will spread towards her head,
The bitch is
the seed
dead.
of the soul, until
Not
there is
yet.
nothing left of her.
Oh, don't do that. Stop it.
All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Why not put your energy into getting over the wall? The dark rot will grow. Okay, I get you. I get you. Every time I die, yeah, there's. I'm with you. High stakes.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And
Doesn't
she will
sound like
fulfill
she
her
does,
vow,
love.
whatever the cost.
He's not real.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it.
Thank you for
The
dropping
god
in,
of
Vina.
fire,
Much love.
Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravn.
Get yourself some sleep.
Spill their blood to
And I hope
open
you
the
enjoy
gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
The video tomorrow when you watch it.
To Dillian.
To his soul. It won't open.
How will she get through it?
Why won't it open?
Why can't she open it? She needs to
The
check.
Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. Bet you weren't expecting that.
The voices are on point. Nobody, welcome. How am I liking this game so far? I'm fucking really liking it. I'm really enjoying it. I'm liking how they're narrating the story. Even though I don't want to use the word when referring to the combat. I don't want to use the word cheap and nasty because that's it's simple. I'm really liking the game. It's more about the story. I think the combat's just going to be an afterthought, really. It's just more about the journey. I think I'm really liking it. The voices are yeah. GG to the game developers. Without spoiling any, the combat gets more complex. It gets better. Have you played this before, nobody? Noah? I just got you to ask what's Noah in it. That's what I decided. To jump up. I'm sure this is where I'm supposed to be, but can she really not just like jump up there? You've watched a little bit. We're pretty much at the beginning. I think we're half an hour in, but not a lot. In terms of like story-wise, not a lot's happened, but like a lot has happened. From what I can gather so far, we're going to like the gates of Helheim. I think it's all Nordic, like mythology or whatever. And we're trying to rescue someone. Like we're trying to rescue someone's soul to hopefully bring him back. This is what I'm taking away from it.
Surt, the fire giant, has answered. He comes from a land older than
Land down under.
mankind. And the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua.
Right.
Spill his blood.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. He was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this
The game
world.
is hailed for its portrayal of mental health. It
Like
says
that.
at the beginning it's like a mental
He spoke of his own darkness.
mental awareness thing.
The Northmen.
And like you know that the character that you're playing is hearing these voices. It's cool. It's a good game. It's a solid game. I'm only like half an hour, 40 minutes in. But I can tell you now, it's gonna get the Pepe seal of approval on the old review from. Oh no. I don't think I've come the right way.
Focus.
Focus. Definitely not come the right way. Bit for a gate there. Oh!
You won. Don't let them surround you. Surprise him.
He's down. Finish it.
Finish him. Strike him. He's too fast.
You finished him.
Easy.
I can still smell it. A sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind.
Trouble is, I can't. Is that it there? I can't see it because I've turned my fucking graphics down. Oh, it should be
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
here. Was it up there?
You can hear the rooms. Rooms.
Find the rooms.
Towards the roots.
The fence.
Ah, this is more like it. Up here. That's where I was.
Are they screaming? Follow the screams.
Where's it gonna be?
You can hear the rooms. Rooms.
Find the rooms.
The fence.
Hang on, why when I go here there's only one symbol?
Find them. What's that sound? Screaming. Are they screaming?
The last one was in like shadows. I know he keeps talking about fucking roots, right? Trees.
The fence.
I'm so fucking stuck.
Find them.
Right, so that one, right, okay.
Are they screaming? You can hear the noise. Find the rooms. What's that sound? Are they screaming? Follow the screams. Focus.
Ah, it's right in fucking front of me. Fucking blind. Right. Now this one's in this section here somewhere. Okay, I think I get it. It's gonna be this here. You're gonna stand here. I get it. Like that. Yeah, I got it now.
The path to Hellhand is sealed to the living. But you
Thank you.
already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened.
I don't need these on like that. It's just going to affect the performance. It's just I was being a potato again.
When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of? I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
It's nearly over. He's finished. Find a good position. Don't let them surround you. Behind you. Behind you. Watch out.
Oh, why didn't I dodge? Potato. Okay.
You finished it.
When you see a fire gate of soot, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through. Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Certus.
It's there. There it is. Focus on it in front of you.
What have we got to do? We do get close to it. There's two things there. Two levers.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
What's happened?
Is the fire gone? Where's it gone?
The fire's disappeared.
It was everywhere.
Maybe it was a village.
It was a true the fire. Cert is through there.
I don't expect to be able to get through here. I expect it to tell me to go
How
here
will she get through?
to come back.
She'll need to find another way.
Yeah.
Truth, scent. Find your own.
Yo, Julia. Good evening
There's
to
always
you.
another way.
How are you?
There's always a way.
Find your own way.
Just
We're here
have to
playing
find
Hellblade.
it. He's waiting for you. It was never going to be that easy. He's waiting. Cert is waiting. She can't get through. Find him.
The Northmen tell this story. Before the Earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks
Yeah, I
that
like
flew
it.
out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
10 out of 10. 10 out of I like to keep like 10 out of 10s rare. And you've got to give you've got to give like a score. A first impression would be a 10. Yeah, it would be a 10 out of 10. I expect by the end of the game it will just be like a standard 9 out of 10 because like a 10 out of 10 game is saying that there's 0 flaws of it, and there's always flaws. And the reason there's always flaws is everything can always be better. Rate you, what, at CS:GO? You're 10 out of 10. I'm gonna go to the toilet very quickly. Quick bathroom break. I'm back. Aha. CS:GO. The sound in this game is pretty nice. The sound in this game is really good, Noah. I hope it's as good. If everyone's like is using headphones, I hope it's coming through as good as it is for me. You find yourself taking your headphones out for Jet for Thunder. Julia, you'll remember that, Pepe. What for saying 10 out of 10 on CSGO? You're an 11. Well, that's only CSGO. 11 out of 10 for being just you. Thunderstorms put you to sleep. You could just like leave that. You could leave this game on, couldn't you, on idle, and it'd be like an ASMR stream. You working tonight, Noah? Half expect them to be like 10 out of 10s are pretty rare. Instead of taking the flattery route. You're always working. Same, I finished my shift earlier. I've been streaming for an hour, finished work... yeah, I finished work about 2 hours ago. Let's continue. Yeah, so that's, yeah, we continue this way. It's gambling time. Yeah, there's a 30-second cooldown, but it's probably a good this is probably something good to gamble on, because
She needs to find it.
Another fire sacrifice.
Another
I think most
fire
people are just
sacrifice.
interested in watching, aren't they? Yeah, we got to find the other sacrifice.
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Right, okay.
Everything will
I need
burn,
to
then
remember the
how will
path.
she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
Right, it's up there.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
Right, so it must be in here.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices,
Yes, Julia.
burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes. But they just screamed like helpless pigs.
How was work? Work was tiring. Work was busy, work was tiring, but so is any job. I think it's very rare that anyone has a genuine good day in work where they leave and go, oh, I can't wait to go back in tomorrow. I think the majority of the time, any day in work's a shit one. Am I tired? Not really. I feel good. I've got a day off tomorrow. So, yay me. How was your day anyway? Alright, we need to run. You had a good day? What have you been up to? Oh, did you get laid? That's always a good day.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
It was a nice transition, that. Nah, you didn't get laid, you wish though. Yeah, it's trippy, innit? I like everything about it, it's cool. It's well put together. A lot of thought's been put into this. It deserves, you know, from what I'm seeing, what I'm playing, it deserves the credit that I've like read about it. It deserves the praise.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Actually, I thought that's what we just did. Oh, we're in a different place now, aren't we? It is a nice feeling. It's like a relaxing game, but I'm on edge as well. The reason I'm on edge is because the enemies seem to just like pop out of nowhere. But apart from that, it's a chill, anxious game because of the voices as well. It's a really weird atmosphere that they have created. Unique.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it
You're not a one-night stand kind of girl.
the
I
destiny
didn't think
of
you were.
gods. Asgard will be attacked by
Well, you might have had a little
and the
man
fire
knocking about in
giants.
Sweden.
A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
There's a little fiery trail. See that? No, no man for you. There'll be someone. I know we got the ladders. I just like having a little look around. I like collectibles and shit. Purpose to that? Ah, there will be a purpose. There'll be. We're coming up to a puzzle, aren't we? Yeah, one of those puzzles. It's not gonna. I'm not gonna get as stuck as I did last time. I can see the door. We go to the door and we pick these symbols. Definitely on that roof where we were. There'll be one of those overlapping things. Hope you have a big heart and a big dick. That's all you need. From a woman's point of view, that's all you really need in a man, don't you?
Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things.
Oh, there it is.
Bad things. Like you, Senua. The
Big
man
heart,
I
Senua.
once was has died. And when that happens,
It's good to know.
even gods you worship can die with you.
I'm convinced it'll be up here somewhere. This is why this has been built. Yeah. There. There's that trail I seen. I told you I wasn't going to get as stuck as I did last time. Where do we go? Oh.
She's going to die. She's
Yeah. Freaky shit.
He's gone. Behind you.
Wonkers.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to the prime!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No. I see nothing now.
Exploration. It's pretty scary, isn't it? Maybe not scary. It's more psychological. It's more of a fear of the unknown, isn't it? Really. I'll look at here. puzzles there. Right, let's go activate the puzzles. Let's go find them. You think it's scary? Are you a fan of horror games? How many? This is probably a key question. How many fans of horror games do we have? Because I'm 80% certain that just in October I'm gonna play pretty much just like all horror titles. Talking like, you know, your Resident Evils, your Alien Isolations, your Outbreaks, Amnesia, anything like in between that's, you know, like horror related. Julie's a fan. Sweets McGee's a fan. Yeah, we've got a good horror month. Anything, yeah, you know, with Halloween and that. Nothing but like horror, psychological games, just freaky games in general. But the one that I'm most looking forward to, and I've already played it, is I'm looking forward to revisiting Alien Isolation, because that's a cool game. And if there's anybody out there who hasn't seen it or hasn't played it before, you're in for a right treat. You're in for a real treat with that game. And even though the way that the AI works on the Alien, it's never predetermined. It has its own, you know, it can adapt. It changes. It moves. So if you die in one spot in that game, the alien doesn't react in the same way. And it's yeah, that adds fear to it. We've got Evil Within. There's loads of games. I've got loads of games in mind to play. I mean, October is a long month. You know, we won't be stuck for games
How
to play
did you
then.
escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Sirth. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
Where's this one gonna be? Oh, we've gone potato again. Oh! It's here. You're gonna go for now, Julie. You might come back later. No worries, we'll still be here. Hopefully not struggling. Maybe it's not up here. It must be, because now the symbols have disappeared to indicate that, right. We have free to, yeah, we have free to find. Is that it? That is it. There's one.
It's the secret. Hidden secret.
I didn't get this. We'll just get this while I'm here.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surt will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
Right, it's going to be like a beam, isn't it? Piece of wood sticking out of it. The shape of it. It carries on down here, does it? Well, we can open that to get through later. To get through, can't we? I can't get up there. And now it disappears here, as in the symbol on my screen. Maybe that's because it's right fucking there. Right, okay. Okay. Okay, okay, what the fuck? We just need to go back up there now, don't we? Find this other one. So when I stand here, it comes. Oh, that's what she said. It's just gonna be. Is it gonna be as simple as just one of them again? Somewhere that can be seen on this bridge. Underneath the bridge. actually a little bit stumped. This is where I look for it. This is where it can be seen. I bet whatever it is, I bet I've looked at it before. So close. Yeah, Cube. This is a good game. Oh. Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. I get it. Yeah. We just sort of started it. Cube. I'm really liking it. Really liking it so far. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for dropping in, by the way. Oh. I'm gonna have a fun time. I'm already having a fun time. I'm already enjoying this game.
Senuas, if I can survive the fire,
The audio
I
is
did not
on.
have sexual relations with that woman.
Thank you, Cube.
can you.
Is that? I feel like it's not done. I feel like where's the fire? There you go.
Run through the fire. Keep running. Go on. Nothing will stop. Run, Senuas. Run. Through the fire.
Oh, I'm on fire. That's not good, surely. Story related.
She's dying.
Story related. Please be story related. Please be story related. Music to your ears. Did I catch fire? Am I dead? Unintentionally.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from you.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
I believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you.
Combat
I
system's good.
promise.
I like the combat. Just simple controls.
Come on.
I like how the game narrates itself and how it gives its tutorial, so to speak.
Take his mark, and I will cheer you from and forever be in your debt.
Oh,
You destroyed
motherfucker.
everything, everyone, but not me. Fight me now.
Fight me.
Go. Anticipate. Stop it now. What's he doing?
Fuck him up.
What's happening?
Oh,
Focus now.
the fuck?
Stop it! Stop it! He's getting stronger. Right now. He's getting stronger. The blade shield! Stay back. Stay back. How does she focus?
Good fight this. You're off to bed. See you later, McGee. Thank you for dropping in as always, man. Thank you for this game. Sweet McGee making this stream happen today. What a gift. Oh, legend. This shit's cool as hell though. I'll catch some more on the VOD. Yeah, no worries. See you tomorrow. We're going to be starting a lot. We're going to be starting earlier tomorrow. Day off hype. Oh yeah, so.
Stop them!
Cube, for future reference, you know when they do a cutscene, if I push escape, does it pause it, or does it cancel? Does it skip the cutscene? I don't want to find out, but it's handy to know.
And so it goes. Until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on.
Can't remember. It pauses. That's good to know. Some games some games you'd do that, wouldn't you? And then it would skip the cutscene. You'd be like, yeah, I didn't want to skip it. I just wanted to pause it.
Why?
Congrats on your first boss. Was that? Yeah, thank you. How many bosses are there? Just out of curiosity.
I die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have. To find your answers
Another achievement extinguished.
Druth was a troubled man, a scholar turned slave. They tortured him, took him with them on their raids, drove him to madness, spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds. To my world.
I don't know where to run to when we activate that. Oh. Do we just walk past it? We've done this one. Yeah.
Senuas saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and the darkness. If his tales of hell were true, then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him.
I kind of feel like I've come the wrong way.
Until she too could see what he saw.
They're the gates that I've passed through. Or am I? No. No. I mean, I think I have come this way, but I think I have to go this way. I have to go that other way. Ooh. Try there. This is where I did the puzzle. Yeah, that's where I came from. This is where I did the puzzle. So let's just go. Let's go this way. I mean, no, this is the boss fight. Right, there must be. Right, I have to. Yeah. I'm having a moment. One of those stupid moments. I know she can't climb up there. We already have that. Yeah, I'm lost in the linear game. I am lost. It's because I've passed through here, and that's what's throwing me off a bit. Right. We're not lost anyway, we're exploring, Cube. We're exploring. We're soaking up the whole game, seeing what it has to offer. Yeah, she can crouch underneath that, can't she? Easy. See, I told you, we don't get lost here, Cube. I don't think I'm lost. Remember, yeah, I know. I haven't died. I haven't died at all yet. I think we have this one. Yeah, we haven't died yet. I've got it on. I've got the difficulty set to normal, and I don't feel like I'm struggling in the fights, so I'm not really bothered about. I don't think it's going to be an issue, unless they throw like traps into the game later on, or there's like a huge, massive spike in combat difficulty. I'm feeling pretty good. unlock this one. Right, this isn't where we need to go. You had to put it too easy at the end. There's no shame in that. See how it goes. I've come so far back. I don't need to be here. Yeah, we're still exploring. Yeah, still exploring. Exploration is key. Like, why is that closed? It's not closed, but technically it is closed. Yeah. Hacks. We have them. Back off. Right, we're gonna go right back. I know where I'm going now. Mock me all you want. So I've taken an executive decision and decided to stop exploring and continue with the game now at this point.
Serious question. When the illusion of self is shattered,
I know you enjoy the exploring, but
though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again.
Yeah, there's gonna be a puzzle door in a
Senuas
second.
died
I'm
before,
gonna have to look for symbols.
and she will do so again. You can be sure of that.
I'm just gonna go to the toilet very quickly. The sloth power. Hope everyone's enjoying the game as much as I'm enjoying playing it. It's a weird one, isn't it? Because what sort of game is it? What sort of genre is it? It's kind of like a walking simulator, isn't it? But you know, it's got puzzles and it's got combat, so it's not a walking simulator. It's just, I think it's just a standard adventure puzzle game, innit? A cool game. Do you know what? That's what it is. It's just a good game.
Defend yourself!
Trying to get to him there. I'd rather have it like a free look. Yeah, I'm gonna die.
You're close! Behind you!
die when I want to. Oh, he's got a shield.
Finish this! I can't do it.
What's going on? It's taken a lot. Fuck me.
The gate won't open.
She can't.
Actually thought he was going to get the better of me.
She can't.
He's not even a boss.
She's only done one test.
Just one.
She's only passed one test.
What's the other test? Is there another one?
There must be. The gate won't open.
Druid said Val Raven.
Stop flying. Yeah, I know with that. Do you know what it is? Just through force of habit, I had my finger mashed onto fucking shift.
The second test.
She can sense the darkness coming.
She has to
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became
Those shielded guys
a
can go
cow
fuck themselves.
whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. Bet you weren't expecting that.
How long's this game, Cube? In terms of like hours?
It's too loud.
Oh, we're back here. I'm with you.
Valravan, ancestor of the sea.
This is the next section.
Master of
I get you. I get how this works.
He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravan and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate
6 to 8 hours. Yeah, that's what I thought.
cannot be opened without
When I scanned the reviews of people saying they absolutely loved it, the average of what I was seeing was like 7, 8, 10s. You know what I mean? So I kind of put it at 8.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness.
I hate how I have
All
to keep
Ymir
hold of
was
the
a
button
frost
to
giant,
interact with this.
a being of darkness. And all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man.
You might
big
go back and beat it
powerful.
on insane.
His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife.
There's an
And they
achievement for
had
that.
3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods.
the All Father.
It's an achievement for doing it. I'm down for giving it a try.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
What's that? It's a door. Push it. Come on.
No insane achievement, but you only need one more.
She did it.
Get that 100%, man. It's got to be done. If there's only one more, you might as well.
Look, something's different. Change. Can you see?
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? Once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
You need all the collectibles. Are they the pillars that I keep going up to and interacting with?
Anyone never could close her eyes, however hard she tried. Begged.
I'm going to love this bit. Oof. Oof. Well, let me pour a drink. Oh, I've got to drink.
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it
Action is coming.
can see you too.
Come at me, bro.
She's
Oh.
so weak. She's so weak. They can see her weak. Take him down. Take him down. You won. They're overwhelmed. She's gone. Behind you.
Propane. Thank you for that.
They're winning.
Follow. Is it propane? I'll look in a second, bro. Or sis. I just assume your gender. And you are, congratulations. You are my 270th follow. Thank you. Milestone achieved.
Behind you. He's down.
Finish him. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, it's Pro Prime. Pro Prime, sorry. I quickly glanced and said propane.
Stop her.
Pro Prime. Thank you for that follow.
She will find what she's looking for.
No worries. Much love.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from
Right.
ravens. Align the ravens.
Align
Break his
the
magic
ravens.
seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth.
Look how much it's changed. It's all different.
No. Is it in here, is it? Oh, okay. Yo, Prime. Thank you for that 100 bits, man. How come I've got an alert set for that?
To break the
Cheers,
seal,
man. Much love.
align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
So it's got to match that symbol. Oh. Oh. There's another gate to go through, is there? There you go.
Something's shifted.
Gotta get them angles, yeah.
Shifting. Can you feel it?
Boss fight? Do we have a boss? The other one didn't come this early on in the stage, so I'd say another couple more puzzle doors before the next boss.
It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world where the forest itself.
This section's all about doors, isn't it? About okay, there's a gate. That's going to open something.
Another gate.
Another gate. You know what to do. Stay back. You have to open. It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen. Don't. Open. You can do it. Don't touch.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
So we go through it and then we end up going up there.
What does it mean?
What would that open?
Which ravens? Where are they? Can't you see them?
Line up the ravens.
I'm going to assume that's done what I needed it. Oh no.
I hear something.
If you hear the sound of Valravan, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware,
Back on the right.
illusions.
Challenge me.
Hang on.
Focus. You need to focus. Focus.
I'm reluctant to go through that gate. You want to fight me? I know he's pointing through this way. It's trippy, isn't it? This was hard for you, but you was tired. Well, we're not done it yet. Oh, the boss fight. Oh, he keeps moving.
Is she lost?
I'm not lost.
Last time. Last winter, before the tragedy.
Did
she journeyed into
That's
the
cool.
wilds of nature,
That's a cool mechanic.
living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a Gelt. Some, like Truth, become Gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back
So
are
from this
forever
way.
changed.
She can get up now. She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now. How can she get up? It must be magic. Dark magic. A trick. Valravan's tricking her. Valravan. How can she get up? Wait. It's him. Dark magic draws her closer. It's not him. He's helping her. It's not him. It's a trick. She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic. It's an illusion.
Okay, now, you know me, I never get stuck. I just like to explore every now and then. I'm turning on exploring mode and until I deem fit to carry on with the puzzle. We're just appreciating the detail in the game at the moment. That's all we're doing. Nah, mate, I'm not bamboozled. Hang on. We will have to pass through it. It's just... Where's the benefit? Ah, there's the benefit. Okay, so, hang on. Okay, I've decided to stop exploring. I've decided to carry on now. And we're going to go up them stairs. Easy.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night. If only it were that simple.
Okay, over there's need for something,
worst
otherwise it
kind
will be
comes
open.
without
I'm not expecting this door to open.
Deep, primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Says there's always another route. Find a way somewhere. Go round. Find your own path. There's a different way.
Oh, this looks like an arena. This is an arena. Oh, it would have to be one of these shield motherfuckers.
She's hurt. There's blood. Behind you.
Oh! Stop doing that. Take your shield. fuck out of my face. Fuck you and your shield. Oh, I forgot I could do that. Oh, you're fucked. I totally forgot about that. That's how you fuck up these guys, isn't it?
Defend yourself.
Oh, come on, I dodged that. Careful.
Finish this. End it now. You finished it.
Easy clap.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
Cool story, bro. Right, onwards. Must be close to this boss in this section.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind? Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds. Perhaps never to
Crazy, Julia, welcome back. That means you couldn't sleep.
return. Senua does. Because when darkness
I am still up.
speaks,
Don't forget,
it
I'm 2
changes
hours
everything.
behind you,
Turning home into a foreign land and
or
loved
3,
ones
I think.
into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize.
Are you not glad that I'm still up?
In the first place.
One hour difference. Oh, that's nothing really, that is it? Is that a door? Let's go get this symbol. have fun with this puzzle.
It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two. Listen, focus, listen. It's magic. It's magic. It's no illusion. She's been in the forest like this before. This reminds her of somewhere.
The forest.
Where? Which forest? The forest in the wilds.
The wilds.
Right. Let's find where
She
we
went to the wilds a long
start
time.
pulling at the
Why
thread.
did she go to the wilds?
Obviously, there's
She
gonna
wanted to
be there'll be
fight
somewhere
her
where this
own
makes that hole.
darkness.
Oh, it could
She
be
thought
this.
She could beat her own.
Did she beat her darkness?
No. It nearly killed her, but she tried.
Druth helped her.
If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be dead.
She can't beat her own
Oh.
darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian. She came to beat her own darkness.
She wanted to marry a Dillian. Who is Dillian?
But
That's
she
probably the guy
didn't.
that we're trying to save.
She thought her curse would affect him.
She thought her curse would spread to him.
So she thought her
She
mental
thought
illness
she'd bring
was
the
going
darkness to him too.
to carry over to him.
She nearly died.
She thought the curse made her tainted.
Druth helped her.
Right, okay.
The ravens. They've gone. No.
Half of them have gone.
They've gone.
Some are still there.
But where? Some are still there.
Will Raven's helping?
One bit done.
He's not helping.
It's a trick.
Quiet.
Out in the wilds. In the cold winter woods.
Where have they gone?
She no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness. But she remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become a part of her.
That is a gate, isn't it? Yeah. Some quick look over here. How am I doing, Cube? Am I doing better than you hoped I would be doing? I think I'm doing alright. We're making progress. Oh. Just as I open my mouth. Okay, there's another... Okay. No problem. Oh, don't do that. Get out. Get out. Get out. This bit will get me. Don't forget, at any moment I can just turn on exploration mode. We can just do a bit of exploring, can't we? I don't think we go back here. I think everything is contained in that spot. I will just poke my head out though. we don't. Right, okay. Just gotta find another gate to go through. We need a platform, so... I'll go down there. I feel compelled to go down there. Oh, I see another gate. I'm gonna go through it and assume that that puts a little fucking top on here. No, it doesn't. Okay, what does this one do then? Do I need exploration mode? I don't think I have this.
The Northmen say you must sacrifice in order to receive. They tell how the runes were revealed to Odin only in sacrifice. He hung himself from the world tree, and he stabbed himself with a spear, and he dedicated the sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on the tree without food or drink, and at last he saw the runes below him. He gave a cry, and gathered them in his mind and learnt them. Then he fell from the tree.
I'm not seeing any changes in this one. Like up there. No idea what this one does. here. Oh, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. I'm not confuzzled, I've got it, I think. Exploration mode has been turned off for the time being. You're hanging on. He knows. He knows.
The ravens. They were gone. No. There's still three. There's three. There's three. Where have they gone? Gosh, she didn't know. Does it?
Looking back.
Can she just jump down?
She could banish it on her own.
No.
The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all. And the gloom, the smallest hints of shape, sound, thought, grow in strength until they consumed her whole. Before she knew it, the darkness had her in its claws.
Hope everyone's enjoying this playthrough. This is a solid game. I'm enjoying myself playing this. I think we need to be up there. Do we? No, we don't.
Broken. The gate is open. Open.
There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness.
I'll get
Light does
fucked.
not kill her. Yet, it will gnaw at her, biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill. Will she find Dillian before her time comes?
He's moving. Boss fight? No boss fight. Looks like a boss fight arena.
Overcome Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senuas. You have the sight.
We both
Senuas.
We can fight it together. Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped.
I got a feeling that that guy
His
is going to
father's
pop out
enemies
and
offered
try to
redress
fucking
for
kill
his
me.
loss and invited him to a
Or he's
feast.
going to drop down.
It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth, the man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
Yeah, he's still going to attack me.
The gate is open. Open.
This darkness.
That's right. It's behind you.
It's coming back for me.
I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, it strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back.
Do I even want to know what's going on?
But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
and she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you! I see you now! You led me to the wilds! You trapped me there!
Ignore the pain.
Why isn't she doing that Matrix stuff?
Where's he going? They're winning.
Little fucker, isn't he? Come here, motherfucker.
It's hurt, there's blood. Get out of the way!
Was hurrying a thing in this game? Not that I remember. Not that I've been told in the beginning of it. Possibly it might be spoilery. Like, did she end up finding a shield later on in the game? That'll be time.
They've surrounded me. Behind you!
How come I can't see your badge? I see you got the lobby time. Can't see your head. Not a shield, but you think you'll learn more skills. Oh, I've only just learned how to change fucking target. Every day's a school day. Oh, I'm fucked.
You can do it. You're close.
No, Noom, Noom, I didn't mean it like that.
He's gone.
I didn't mean it like that. I meant it. Like, you've got the lobby time thing, haven't you? So, like, you're still there. I'd never fucking say anything like that. I wasn't saying it for that. I'm just, like, I noticed that you've got the emote, the lobby time thing. That's all I mentioned it.
Focus. It's the only way.
The mirror.
The mirror. Focus is coming. You're stronger. Focus. Focus. Focus now. Focus now. Focus. Now. Focus.
I don't know, mate. That's the only thing that threw me off. Like, I hadn't, like... Bro, like, you know, like, none of that's necessary. Like, I didn't bring it up to, like, fucking call you out or anything, like... The most important thing is that you have the lobby time.
The mirror. Focus is correct. It's coming
The real world sucks, doesn't it? Yo, Sleepless in the house. How's the cold turkey not streaming going, man? Well, I know you do. I know you're not doing it. I know you're doing it for your studies. It's not cold turkey, is it? How you finding it? Oh, we've done him. Have we done him?
Never beat you in the wilds, did I? It wasn't an
It's going fine, is it?
but not
Sleepless.
this time.
Just finished studying now. Welcome. Here we are playing Hellblade, Senuas
The Mark of Valravn.
Revenge.
One of the keys to the gate to Helheim.
I'm telling you now, go
Hold
get it. It's a
in
good
your
game.
mind's eye.
Very good game.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat.
The lobby time spam, that's what I like to see.
Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered
Fuck knows, mate.
letting go.
Sawana's. That's what I said, Sawana.
If it weren't for Druth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming.
Oh, Sawana's sacrificed. I prefer revenge. Revenge sounds better. She's a badass. Share the love on the. What am I doing? Senua, that's what I said. Senua. Senua. I know that's the name. Senua. That's how I said it. I said Senua. Guys, your cat is smiling while sleeping. Take a picture, stick it in Discord, man. Noom called me out on my Senua. What are you laughing at? Were you telling him to take a picture of his cat? Cats are miserable fuckers, so if one of them's smiling, I want to see it.
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And as she saw them,
Aren't you supposed to be working, Noom? Aren't you supposed to be coding?
shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere.
Thanks for tuning in to Pepe's Hellborg. Sawana's Revenge. Streamage. Sawana, Senua. Maybe I did say Sawana. Senua. What are you playing tonight? When I say tonight, it's fucking this morning. What are you playing when you fucking come on later on?
I wonder.
You're waiting for something to build on your server, and it's
Can you
taking
see the
forever.
faces too? They're there. If you look for them.
Mother?
Evil Henry, yeah. I'm liking watching that. I fucking got up late today. I had a proper lie in, so I missed when you stream. when your schedule is, it's morning for me. Like, you know that I normally, wake up, have breakfast, coffee, and that. I fucking slept in, so I missed you seeing today. How far in the story are you? How far along? Sloth power. Is it a sloth, that emote? You feel like you're getting pretty far. Are you a badass yet? Or are you just yeah? Are you a peasant in armor, or are you a warrior in armor? How's the Noom build
With the mark
looking?
of Valravan and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Off to Helheim we go.
Why is she waiting? She
Open
has
the
to
gate.
open
No,
the gate.
No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. No, don't. She's done it.
Henry's a baller. That's what I like to hear. He's officially a squire to Lord Radzig. I'm going to do a playthrough on that game. I don't own that game yet. When I do, I'm probably going to play it in a few months' time.
It's so dark. It's dark. The darkness.
I might play it in November or something.
Only the dead may cross into hell.
He's OP, a true warrior. He intimidates dudes with his strength. You just shouted him down. Did you actually do that in dialogue option? Did an NPC actually come to arrest you? Is that how that game works? You can, if you have so much influence, you can do shit like that.
Truth?
That sounds cool as fuck if that's the case.
There is no one here but me.
What are you?
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow.
Who the fuck's this guy, Rick Astley?
And
then we're gonna give you up, then we're gonna let you go and all that shit.
Last dying gasp.
I'm not
Yeah,
ready
dialogue
to
options
die.
include charisma. Cool.
Will be when you
I like
see
this.
what they did to
The
you
more I
with
hear
your
about that
love.
game, the more I kind of might need it in my life. We might be playing Scum. We might be playing Scum tomorrow. That gets released tomorrow evening for me.
In this waking nightmare,
Yeah, it's Guy's voice.
where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through
Julia's scared.
storm-black seas they raided these shores.
Don't want to leave Julia. We're all here
Do you still hear his
to comfort you.
screams?
Get through this together.
And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats.
Sounds like a Reaper from Mass Effect.
You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no
That's
way
it,
to
fella,
win.
innit?
In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
Darkness has come. You're gonna blame me for the nightmares.
The darkness touched you.
Gives you
Everyone could
goosebumps.
see it in the hollows of your eyes.
It is. It's a very good game.
A
This game.
gaze
Anyone who's not played it,
averted from life.
go and play it.
You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him.
She looks pissed
An
off.
endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon and to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest.
I beat the tutorial.
There is nothing else left.
Is that basically the tutorial, is it?
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
Oh, let's get him into a combo. Oh, you can knock him over, can you?
You can anticipate your moves.
Why suffer the past when
Easy.
there's a new road ahead? The only
Good night,
one
Julia.
that makes any sense.
Try and get some more sleep. I'm going to be streaming, because I'm off tomorrow, we'll be streaming normal European time as well. So, we'll be here. Oh, he's cheesing it.
He's down. Finish it. Finish it. Strike it. She finished him.
Yeah, I like the way the music kicked in when we were fighting then. You want to open the door?
Every gate you open into darkness brings another charge.
Ooh, I actually flinched. You might not have seen that, but I actually flinched. You want the official soundtrack?
Watch out. It's not over. It's not over. You can do it. Do it.
why have I done that? Don't do that, love.
Vengeance, nobody cares.
These can these stump me quite often.
The journey to Helheim is never a
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
That's an X, if I ever seen one. It's not done here, is it? You had trouble with some of them too. One of them got stuck on it for way too long. So it's one of your favourite stories. I mean, I would have thought that's where that X one would have been. It probably still can be, but. Yeah. No. But there is the X in here somewhere. I know it's to do with this ship thing. Oh, is it? Is it really? Talking shit. Like, come on. Right. Where is that one? How do I get out there? either side. Oh. Secret? I'm just going here exploring. I was expecting there to be an invisible wall. Why would it let me come here? Doesn't appear to be anything. Why would it let me do that? Curious. Maybe it's just for exploration's sake. Could put a little Easter egg there, couldn't they, though? You know, have one of the voices in her head say, "What the fuck you doing?"
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
I'm pissing like a racehorse. Pissing like a racehorse. Cube Gaming remembers how to parry.
The gate is opening.
You have to block at the right time. I don't even know what the fucking block button is.
It's coming. That song again.
Is it?
It's Hella.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
What the fuck is that?
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace.
Left control, is it? Don't even know I had a
The
block button.
gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness.
Try and incorporate
Fight
that
it.
into the combos.
Get up. Get up.
Stand up.
Get up and fight.
For you right. Oh, we have no sword.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senuas nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow.
Look at you.
Girl's got
A
issues.
warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself.
That's the whole
because
point of the
there's
game,
no
though,
one
isn't it?
left to do that for you.
Everywhere. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering.
Oh, don't do that.
Broken and lost.
Let's get a new sword.
Just like your sword.
Come on.
Bro.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real.
so.
No, it's his. It's a trick. She knows it's him. It's a trick. He's already dead. You know he's here. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Tilly. Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. It's happening. Go towards it. There it is. You're imagining this. It's Dillian. He's gone. You were too slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
The rot is at my elbow. I thought I haven't died though. Is it how many times I get hit? Is that like, am I doing bad?
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains.
Don't know. All right.
Like this one. Barren. And lonely.
So I'm going to assume it's per hit. And 'cause I haven't died yet, so like I shouldn't really have any fucking rot setting.
Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind. There's the tree.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy.
He's there, under the tree.
Sword play under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him.
He's there, under the tree.
To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted, and for the first time in years she felt a ray of hope.
It's epic, this game, isn't it? You gotta go. No worries, Cube. I'm thinking about wrapping it up anyway in the next sort of like 20 minutes. Sort of like a roll call. I'm feeling bedtime in about 20 minutes or so. I mean, it is what? It's 10 to 4 where I am. 10 to 4 where we are. But we've got plans to smash out some more games tomorrow. I'm really glad I played this. It's a very good game. Can I go here? I just like to look about.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Cool story, bro.
No, it's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Do you really think it's real? You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick. You're deluded. Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I'm not. I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to Virgil, stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up!
She's losing her grip, isn't she?
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, man.
It's quite uneasy the way she looks at you. The way that they've angled it, the way she looks in the camera. In a good way, like.
That tree. Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign. The tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting
Death
for
for
you.
Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
What happens in the story of Sigmund, Siegfried, whatever he's called?
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
What am I doing in here? Haven't I been making my way towards this tree?
Take it.
Yeah.
A sword. Take it. Dillian left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. It's a trick. It's a trick. It's empty. It's coming from there and there. What are they? Look, where's it coming from? She started something.
is happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods.
True.
Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands, where you will face the trials.
Go to the shard.
Right, okay.
What's the shard? Find it.
There's going to be a number of trials, so I was thinking to get off. I was feeling quite tired anyway. So this right here seems like a good point to call it a night. Just because then when we start, we know exactly when we start tomorrow on Hellblade. Pick it straight up and go straight into all these trials rather than go in, do two. I get tired, and then we spend ages trying to crack these puzzles. We can go in just like fresh faced and do it. So just want to thank everyone coming in, tuning in. Thank for the new follow, Pro Prime, that was it. Yeah, and anyone else there chilling. Noah Noom, anyone else? See you later.